Hi, Meir Ezra. I want to talk to you about something really different. It's not easy to accept, but if you will get the idea and look at that for yourself and make it yours, you will see that you will improve in order of magnitude. So let's start. You learn from success and failure. And I want to examine that statement because people generally think that you learn from your mistakes, you learn from your success. And let's have a look. Let's say that you walk on the street and you fall, and you learn that you must be careful from holes so you won't fall. Or let's say that you are successful and you made a move while you're dancing and you've learned how to do this move, and now you've learned. Well, what I want to tell you is that actually learning is a process of eliminating data, not adding data. And actually, every time you learn in the form of adding data, you actually, or adding ideas or adding datums, you actually limiting yourself. Because once you've learned how to do something, you are limited. Once you've learned how to not do something, you are limited. So actually, someone that is really successful, someone that really is doing well, someone that really affects this world, not by adding limitations, but by removing limitations, is someone that took everything that people used to do and say, the hell with that, let me create something new. Well, there was no cell phone, and someone came up and say, cell phone, why not? If he will be basing his ideas on already what he's learned, on what's known, then he will actually be playing within a very specific sets of limitations. So what I want to tell you is that, fine, it's good, you learn from your mistakes, you learn from your successes, but the only reason you want to do that is in order to eliminate barriers, not in order to add to yourself barriers. So if you learn, what I mean when I say learning, I mean delete data so as to enable you to create any data. Delete data so as to enable you to create any data. It's a totally different viewpoint. You are the one that knows. The definition of the spirit, or the definition of you, is the thing that knows. So when I tell you something, you check with what you already know, and you tell me right or not or wrong, which means you already knew what I said. It was just not accessible to you. There was some kind of a barrier. And if you really learn, what you do, you remove the barriers, and you realize you know, which means you can create anything. So I can tell you that life starts when you create, and life stops or goes towards death when you use what you've learned, when you use barriers. That's all. Create. Bye-bye.